Imagine a bodybuilder, much bigger and stronger by conventional gym standards, yet he loses to a wrestler. Why? Because the wrestler trains for a different kind of strength, real-life, functional power that goes beyond reps and heavy weights. This is the incredible strength forged by Dagestani wrestlers, and what's truly surprising is how they build it. Much of their incredible power stems from simple movements, often requiring no equipment at all. Intrigued, I delved into the training secrets of Dagestani wrestlers and uncovered 3 unique exercises they employ to build this unmatched strength, methods rarely seen outside their training circles. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll discover how to unlock a level of strength you never thought possible. It's crucial to understand all of these, and the first one begins with push-ups, but not just any push-ups. We're talking about push-ups with shoulder taps, a favorite of none other than Khabib Nurmagomedov. You might be thinking, a push-up is a push-up, right? But this variation simultaneously targets 2 distinct areas, and that's precisely its genius. Before we delve into why it's so effective, let's clarify how to perform it properly, as many online have completely misunderstood it. First, get into a standard push-up position, but set your feet wider than your hips. This is the most important part, as a wider stance reduces the rotational challenge, allowing you to truly feel the work without losing balance. Perform a full push-up. At the top, lift one hand to tap the opposite shoulder. Crucially, your hips must remain perfectly still, with absolutely no twisting. If your body rotates from side to side, you're not executing it correctly. Then, place the hand back down, perform another rep, and repeat on the other side. Over time, to increase the difficulty, gradually bring your feet closer together, which dramatically increases the stability demand. However, if that feels too challenging initially, maintaining a wider stance is perfectly fine. At first glance, this exercise appears deceptively simple, leading one to think, surely this can't be doing much. At least, that's what I initially thought. It almost seems insignificant compared to other exercises, but further research genuinely surprised me. Consider a regular push-up for a moment. Both hands push simultaneously, sharing the load evenly. It's balanced, much like carrying 2 grocery bags, one in each hand. Your body doesn't need to fight for stability because the weight is evenly distributed. However, the moment you lift one hand off the floor to tap the opposite shoulder, everything changes. Now, one side must bear almost the entire load by itself. Your core instantly engages to prevent your hips from twisting uncontrollably. This is what sets this exercise apart. You're building the stability to press powerfully with one arm while your core remains locked in and completely stable. The hidden benefit. You're simultaneously developing formidable anti-rotation strength. This not only dramatically improves core stability but also protects your lower back by limiting excessive torsion, boosting your functional power for daily life and sports. Given that many people, especially as they age, struggle with lower back issues, my advice is to integrate this exercise into your regular routine. I perform it 2 to 3 times at the end of my workouts, and I recommend you do the same. Another method Dagestani wrestlers frequently employ is resistance band training. Here's how to do it: anchor a resistance band at chest height to a sturdy object like a door frame, pole, or squat rack, anything that can withstand the tension. Then, begin performing alternating single-arm pushes and pulls, keeping the rest period between sides very short. This constant, brief rest between sides is vital, as it mimics the relentless tension of an actual wrestling match. This feels distinctly different from typical gym training, where most people believe strength only comes from lifting progressively heavier weights. To be fair, the fitness industry has reinforced this idea for years. But here's an insight that will fundamentally change how you view strength training. Unlike a barbell, where the resistance feels relatively constant throughout the rep, a resistance band progressively increases tension the further you extend it. The more you push, the harder it fights back. This dynamic resistance is far more akin to real-life force, like pushing against an opponent who continuously resists harder. The band overloads the exact part of the movement where you need the most force, something a barbell cannot truly replicate, as gravity, while strong, doesn't adapt to your movement mid-rep. What makes this truly interesting is its profound effect on your body, as it doesn't just build muscle. Crucially, this training strengthens elements often overlooked in typical gym programs: your tendons and ligaments, particularly around the wrists, elbows, and shoulders. These are the very joints that endure the most stress, whether you're wrestling, lifting heavy, or simply carrying multiple grocery bags to avoid a second trip. If you incorporate this consistently, you'll not only feel stronger during workouts but also in your daily life, even into your 60s, provided you maintain consistency. If you've been experiencing discomfort in your shoulders or wrists from heavy lifting, I strongly urge you to try adding this before touching anything heavier. Often, your joints are simply craving a different kind of strength. And trust me, once you experience the difference, you'll likely want to return and thank me later. But honestly, no need for thanks. Just hit that subscribe button instead, so I can continue sharing insights to help you overcome more fitness challenges. Don't overdo it initially. 2 sets, 2 times a week, is more than sufficient. The next exercise is quite fascinating, and I won't pretend to be unbiased here, it's one of my favorites. This is largely because figures like Islam Makhachev and Khabib Nurmagomedov regularly incorporated it into their training. It's actually one of the foundational elements of Dagestani wrestling, with practitioners beginning to learn it as children. It's called the wrestler's bridge, though I personally prefer the more dramatic neck breaker, purely for the cool factor, not for any scientific reason. Feel free to call it whatever resonates with you. Here's how to perform it. First, lie on your back with your head resting on a pillow. Bring your feet close to your body and fold your arms across your chest. Then, slowly arch your body upwards until only your feet and your head are touching the floor. Hold this position for approximately 20 to 30 seconds. Seriously, start slowly here, it can be dangerous if performed incorrectly. Rushing this exercise will not magically accelerate progress. Instead, you risk waking up feeling stiff and sore, like a broken action figure. Once this becomes comfortable, gradually progress over the next few weeks. First, remove the pillow. After that, you can begin adding slow rolling movements, gently rocking forward towards your nose and then back again. This is precisely how Dagestani wrestlers build neck strength, not just through static holds, but through controlled, dynamic movement. And here's the truly remarkable part: this exercise trains far more than just your neck. Your feet, hips, glutes, lower back, traps, and abdominals, essentially your entire body, must work in concert to maintain this position. So, let's be clear, this is far more than just a stretch. It's a full-body strength exercise, often intimidating to try, yet demonstrably effective, with research consistently showing wrestlers possessing superior neck strength in nearly every direction compared to other athletes. The important thing to remember here is that the goal isn't to become a wrestler, the goal is to build the kind of strength wrestlers possess. So, here's the easiest way to incorporate all this into your routine: add resistance band drills as a warm-up before upper body workouts, or dedicate 10 minutes to them on their own, but don't overdo it. As I mentioned, 2 times a week is enough. Then, integrate push-ups with shoulder taps into your regular training, 3 sets of around 12 to 14 repetitions, 3 to 4 times a week. If you're already doing regular push-ups, you might as well switch to these. You'll still reap the push-up benefits, but now your shoulders, core, and stability will be working overtime too. Finally, at the end of any session, conclude with the wrestler's bridge, but only if you choose to. Start with simple holds and progress slowly. A quick shout out to this insightful comment from our last video. If you're eager to learn more and continue building functional strength, make sure to click that subscribe button. You can also sign up for my free newsletter. I genuinely enjoy writing in my free time and often include exclusive insights and surprises there, as a token of appreciation for all of you who watch my videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.